Dude, we have innovations. I just brought a bottle of water. Hello and welcome to Lurk Before Snake. Now that we've finished Metal Gear 1, we finally have Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake to play. And dude, I've been so excited to play this because I've started this game, but I haven't finished it. And so that just means that this is going to be awesome. I'll be playing this partly blind, which will be pretty awesome. I have some spoilers of like the entire series, but that just comes with having made, Metal Gear videos and existing on YouTube. Maybe I should stop watching YouTube for a year. Because, Metal Gear will take us a whole year. So this is March's Metal Gear game. We'll be playing Metal Gear Solid, in April. Then May we'll have Metal Gear Solid 2. Metal Gear Solid 3 in June. Then July will be, I think, Portable Ops. And then August we'll be playing, I think, Ghost Babel, because we've run out of games that were released before Metal Gear Solid 4. But Metal Gear Solid 4 comes out on August. Now, I know that I can just skip this intro, but this intro looks awesome, dude. I really like what I'm looking at. So let's just sit back and appreciate it. Heck yeah. I really like all of these, schematics of all the parts of the Metal Gear thing. It's of the Metal Gear Rover. It's really cool that we get to see all of these plans. We didn't have this intro, or any kind of intro, in the original Metal Gear, so actually getting to familiarize yourself with all of this machinery and whatnot, it may be like a nothing burger, but it feels so epic right now, It's incredible that they actually managed to do this on an MSX. Because you've seen how bare bones the original Metal Gear was in terms of graphics. You have seen how bare bones the original Metal Gear was. It is the late 1990s. The world is embarking on an age of peace and stability. Yeah, right. With Afghanistan and whatnot, sure. Relations between the Cold War superpowers have thawed. Regional conflicts are being resolved. The threat of nuclear war is now a thing of the past. Okay, that's a cool idea. But it's interesting that we get the Cold War here. There are some who do not desire peace. Okay. Go on. An atmosphere of tension begins to build in the Middle East. Oh, so it all goes back to the Middle East, of course. A military junta comes to power in Zanzibar land, a small nation bordering on the USSR, China, and the Middle East. Okay. Zanzibar land attacks nuclear weapons disposal sites around the world, seizing those weapons that are still intact, and becomes the world's only nuclear power. It then begins to invade its neighbors at will. Why is this music so epic? I'm actually being pumped. I'm getting myself pumped for this. After renouncing nukes forever, the world is once again threatened by the specter of nuclear war. Meanwhile, the world's oil supply, which was to last another 30 years, suddenly and unexpectedly dries up. Without a safe alternative source of energy, the world faces a severe energy crisis. Severe energy crisis. Yeah, there we go. That's how you read. It is in these dire circumstances that Dr. Kyle Marv, a Czech biologist, develops Oilix, a microbe that can synthesize high-grade petroleum. Wait, that can synthesize high-grade petroleum, or that can be synthesized into high-grade petroleum? That's a different thing. With this discovery, global tensions are once again on the rise. On his way to attend the American Scientific Conference, Dr. Marv is kidnapped by agents of Zanzibar land. Oh hey, that's Solid Snake! He's looking really cool. With its nuclear weapons and the secret of Oilix, Zanzibar land plans to achieve global military domination. I mean, doesn't it already have all of the nukes? A tiny microbe, only a few microns wide, is about to change the world forever. Yeah, that makes sense. Tonight we're gonna party like it's 1999. Okay. So, let's start. Original difficulty, obviously. That is how we play all our games. And someone's calling us.
This is Snake. I've reached the infiltration point. Snake, right on time as always. Let's get started. Commencing Operation Intrude FO14. Let's go over this one more time. Your mission is to infiltrate Your mission is to infiltrate Zanzibar land and rescue the kidnapped Czech scientist Dr. Kiomarv. Snake, we've provided you with a new anti-personnel sensor. Try switching it on.
Roger.
Okay, it's on. The white dots on your radar are enemy soldiers. The red dot is your current position. The radar is equipped with several other types of sensors as well. They should warn you of any They should warn you of any unseen dangers. What's the radar's effective range? Take a look at your radar display. It shows a 9-screen area centered on your position. However, it may not work in small, enclosed spaces. Also, if the enemy spots you, you won't be able to use the radar. The enemy will use a jammer to scramble it. Got it. Where can I find Dr. Marv? Well, Dr. Marv has a transmitter implanted in one of his molar teeth. When you get close to him, he'll show up as a red dot on your radar. So I just have to keep an eye out for the red dot. Snake, use frequency 14085 for all future communications with me. Good luck. Over and out.
Okay. And I think that's pretty much it for this episode. I know we just watched the cutscene, but hey. You know, it's a good start. It's a good start. I'll see you next time.